Guys, welcome back again to this channel. First thing you need to do is take your vertical and horizontal measurement, which is from your shoulder line downwards, and also the chest line, your round measurement, which is going to be your chest line and your waistline. This is the half length of the dress. So this is 10.5 inches. This includes both the sewing allowance. So I'll firstly go down by 3 inches from the shoulder line. Note this is an alternate dress, so we don't need the shoulder to shoulder measurement in this tutorial. So what you just need to do is taking down your neck depth, which is from your shoulder line downwards to whatever measurement you get. So I'll go down by 3 inches, which is going to be 3 inches. Then I will go up again by 1 inches. This will serve as where I'll be using for sewing allowance and also passing the strap through. So I'll go down again by half of the short length I'm having here, which is 5 inches, and then I'll outline it. That will be the chest line for 4 years and 5 years old kids. So now here I need to extend this. The actual neckline should be 3 inches, shouldn't be more than 3 inches, but I'll be adding some XX measurement to this because I want it to be rushed. I'll be doing some rushed method there afterwards I'm done sewing it. So that is why it is like that. So now for the bust measurement, if you want the bust line to extend to the center, like the almost the center part of your that back measurement, you should add like 2 to 3 inches to both the waistline and the bust line, so it will extend to the back, and then you can start your lacing from there. So but this now I will just do that, just watch the way I'm doing it. So I'll add the 2 inches to the actual bust measurement. Remember, this is just the front panel we are using now, so you can actually use this to also cut out the back also. So now I will extend from here. Now connect it straight to that to meet up with that bust line. You can see the way I'm doing it. So just note that that 1 inches I extended to the upper side of this dress is for the straps I'll be passing through later on. So round bust and waist measurements is 24 and 22 inches. So now here is the waistline and also the bust measurement. So, and note I am cutting this in two. I'll be using one as the lining and also the other part as the main fabric. So you can see the way I added the inches and also added the sewing allowance to it. So I'll be cutting this out now just so I can explain further. Can you see that after cutting it out, this is the new short length I'm having here. So the straps will be going through this 1 inches, and then that will be all for that, and you can also extend this to the back side so your back will not be that exposed. That is if you want. So I'll place this now on another fabric, which is going to serve as the lining for this. Just make sure it is exactly the way I am placing it now. So I'll cut this out now. Guys, if you enjoyed this video so far, kindly give it a thumbs up and also comment where you're watching this video from. This is the down part of the panel, which I mean the dress I'm making. This is into 4 folded on this area and splitted on the other side, which is going to be the sides of the dress. So here is 2 inches more than the other side, which is going to be the back panel, and this other side will be the front panel. Why this is longer is because it's longer by 2 inches anyway. Why it is like that is because I'm going to be putting an elastic band on that area there. From this particular one, which is the shorter one, which is the front line, I'll go up by 10 inches, which is the short length of the dress I'm making, to below the new length of the person you're making it for, and that will be all for the down part of this tutorial. Now back to the upper side of the dress. Here I already cut out straps. This straps is like 1.5 inches wide and a very long cutting, I'll be joining all together to make it one straps. So you can see the way it is. So that will be all for that. And then for the short length, as I've explained earlier, for the wideness of the panel which I am making now, so I extended the side to like the dart of the back, and which is so much. So for this style and design is just for the side. I hope you understand what I just explained. The lacing will be at the side, not the back. So if you want it to get to the back, just make sure you leave it like so. So this is the alter neck. After doing the rush on this alter neck, I'll still be left with some inches. So I'll just be removing few inches from this particular size. So I'll be taking out some inches now. You can see that is 9 inches, dividing it, times 4. You multiply that by 4 into 4, it will give us almost 36 inches. But the actual measurement I need for this is 24 for the bust and 22 for the waist. So I'll just be removing this 1.5 inches times 4. That will be times 4. Anything you're removing from it now, it will be times 4. So that will be all for that. So I hope you understand what I just did there. If you don't understand, kindly watch it again. So I will trim off the excess on the armhole area also. So that will be all for that. I will just be sketching out where I'll be outlining the lacing from. So that is where you'll be putting your, if you want it to be eyelet, you can actually put an eyelet there, or you just make a free loophole. So that's the loophole I will be putting will just be 3. So I'll do likewise to the other side. So I'll go now and stitch here. Remember I said the straps will be coming out from this 1 inches on the alter neck to form the alter neck. So I'll go now and come back and show you all how it is. After joining it together, here is it. You can see the way it is. I already joined both the inside and the outside together with 1/4 inch, and then I stitched it like so. You can see that 1 inch is the way I stitched it, and then I put this loophole. You can see, make sure you're putting this on the lining, which is going to be serving as the lining of the fabric, and then I'll start the stitch directly from that after the 1 inches. So I'll just connect everything, and this will be standing like so. You can see the way it is. This is the way it will be looking afterwards I'm done with it. And then make sure the 1 inches is left before sewing it round. That is why I have to stitch it before then after doing so, you will now stitch it on each other like so before inserting the strap. So this is the back of the dress, the down part. So here is the front. I already make a rough stitch too. I will just go and join everything together, including the down part and the upper side together, and come and show you all how it is. Can you see that I already stitched down this closing, which is the down part of this dress? So I'll flip it to the right side now and show you all how it is looking. Here is the upper side. You can see the way it is. So this is it, the straps. I'm just going to be bringing it out to the right side. You can see both the wrong side and the right side is the same, just the stitching part is the difference between it. So now you can see how lovely this is looking. This is the back. That's the elastic band. I already inserted it before now. So after inserting all the straps into the loops, you can see the 3 loops. This is 1, 2, 3, and that is all about this tutorial, guys. If you enjoyed this tutorial so far, kindly give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to this channel and turn your notification bell on to get notified each time I upload new videos, guys. Until I see you again in the next one, bye.